Every time I buy a new electronic device, I get a charging cable with it. So we get short cables, we get a little bit longer cables, we get cables with lightning, we get cables with USB-C, we get cables with micro USB, we get long cables and short cables, and then we get just way too many cables. And none of those work with our everyday carry. So what are the options for somebody that wants a micro charging cable to carry? I mean, you want to be able to carry one in your pack, your pocket, your keychain, or your wrist, or somewhere. You want to be able to carry one discreetly and have it with you when you need it, right? These long charging cables just aren't going to cut it. Well, I went out and I searched and I tried to find some different options to carry for myself every day, and to show you, to see what we have as some options out there. And they go and gambit from a low end price to a higher end price, $6 to $29. That's what I found. I'm sure there's some more expensive ones, and I'm sure there's probably some cheaper ones you can buy on that were horrible and probably start a fire and kill your family. And I hope I don't get sued for that comment. So anyways, the first one I want to go over is one that I found on Etsy. And as I was perusing the photos, I saw this one. I said, oh, that one might work. That one looks pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and order it. It wasn't until I got it in my hands that I realized the mistake that I had made. So when I did get it, and I feverishly opened the package, all excited to see it, I opened it up and I said, what piece of junk did I just buy? And I went back to the listing and decided to read what the product was called. And I want to share it with you because I thought it was funny. It is called a blank sublimation keychains wholesale, includes iPhone or Android charger in keychain sublimation, blanks wholesale sublimation, blue or black. I had no idea what that was describing. But what it was when I opened it was this little keychain charger right here. So we have this beautiful accessory over here that has a little clasp, and it has this spot for a decoration and maybe a picture of a loved one, and this nice little ring here holding it together, and then this beautiful braided faux leather, it's plastic, cable. And the way it works is you just twist it and pull it out, and you have a lightning cable on this side, and then you have USB on this side. Functionality, usability, it worked fine. There was no issues with it. My wife used it, my kids used it, I used it. It worked fine. There was no real issues. Longevity of the usability, I don't have a high level of confidence that this is going to last very long. I think this is probably going to fall apart before the end of the year. It would be my guess. I think what I have stumbled onto here was a piece of marketing. This cap right here is robust. It is strong. If you consider the cap on your chapstick strong, that's the quality of this. This is just a little flimsy thing. It's got a little channel to hold it in place. You put it in and you twist it and it locks it in place. Like I said, this is really cheap plastic. It's junk. But price-wise, it was only $6. So if you only have $6 to spend, save up some money and buy something else. Word of the wise. So in my continuing search, I came across another device. And this one was a little bit more discreet than maybe one on your keychain. I guess unless somebody's looking in your pocket, and then it would be obvious. But anyways, so this one's a little bit more discreet. It is actually a bracelet. How about that? So you can wear this as a bracelet, and somebody will be wondering why you have a cheap piece of plastic wrapped around your wrist, and you can make up a story about how that is in support of something. You make up the something, and then you sound really special and important. Anyways, this is the top-up USB to Lightning bracelet. Remember when we used to have corded phones? The cord on the corded phone, that's about the quality of the bracelet here, of the actual wiring. It's not high quality. It was $14.95, and in that $14.95 pack, you got this beautiful white bracelet with the top up in metal closure here, and there's more. You get 2. And a word to the wise and fashion sensitive, never wear white after Labor Day. That's why they give you the black one. And when you're not wearing the black one, and it's acceptable to wear white before Labor Day, you can wear the white. You're welcome. All right, so the next one is actually another wrist wear, and it's actually not bad. It's this one right here. It's called the Seendu bracelet. It is USB to Lightning as well. This is leather, they say, on the Amazon website. Excuse me. It is USB to Lightning. It is a metal clasp, and it does have good friction. It actually has a little bit of a lock on the bottom here that kind of holds it together. It is $9.99, so price is really good, I think, for what you're getting, to be honest with you. It's a little small and snug on my wrist. It's an 8.5. For smaller wrists, it would probably be fine. It is discreet. I mean, when I was wearing it, I wore it with this part on the bottom side of my wrist, so this part was what was sticking up and people saw, and I think it was fine. I don't think people had any clue that it was a charging bracelet, but it is decent quality. So usability, it works fine. Price-wise, $9.99 is not bad at all, and the quality is decent. I don't think it's terrible quality. It's where it comes, the ends come together. It's solid. It's not like I can pull it out apart or anything like that. Like the top-ups, this one actually stands a little bit above that, and this one is something you can wear year-round because you don't have to worry about the style rules of Labor Day with the white band. All right, the next one is the one that I carry almost every day, and I've carried it probably for a year. It is my favorite one, and it's just a good product, I think. It is the lever cable kit, and I'm actually putting it together as I talk, but this is it right here. So it's nice in the fact that you can attach it to a keychain right here. It does have a pocket clip right here, so you can attach it to the inside of your, or the outside of your pocket if you wanted to. My only concern with using this on a pocket, a thicker jean pocket or something like that, is you're going to stretch this out, and I think eventually that would break. But I don't actually use this carrier. I only use this part. I don't even know how to hold this for you. I only use this part right here, USB to Lightning. And it's nice. It's rubber coated and it bends really easily. Like I said, I've used it for a better part of a year, and I use it frequently, and I've had no issues with it at all. So usability, it is a really good product. Price-wise, it's $17.95 on Amazon. If you go to Lever Gear's website, they do have this in a couple different variations. They have the micro USB, they have the USB-C, and they have the Lightning. So it's nice. I carry it like this, and I carry it in my everyday pack. And you know, if you've seen some of my other videos on what I carry every day, this is what I carry. What's nice about it is sometimes when you buy this on Amazon, or if you buy this from Lever Gear's website, they will give you a coupon code to get attachment ends for free. And what I mean by attachment ends, these little adapters right here. So this one's a micro USB, and it just goes over the Lightning, and it gives me the micro USB connection. Excuse me. They also give you the USB-C, and same thing. You just put over the Lightning, and you have a USB-C. So it is basically 3 charging cables in one. I put those 3 components in my everyday carry pack, which is my alpaca here, and it works fantastic for me. So I really like it. The price is right. Usability, it works really well. In quality, I think it's a good quality product. So I think it hits all 3 nails on the head. So I was looking for something a little smaller, and I came across the InCharge all-in-one. That little puppy is really cute and small and light. The way this one works is it has a magnet that holds it together. Right here you can see the 2 magnets, and they hold them together. This is a vinyl faux leather band that holds the 2 pieces together with the wires for the USB inside of it. It has the USB on one end, and then it has USB-C here. The neat thing about this is, unlike the lever that I just showed you, this one has an adapter attached. So if we just pull it apart and fold it back, we have the Lightning right there. So it has both of them, and it's attached to it, so you don't lose it. So This one right here is $14.90. It's a nice little product. Quality wise, I'm going to show you something right now. I like the form factor of this. So it's hard for me to talk poorly about this, but this is a real thing that you have to pay attention to when you're buying something. And I didn't realize it when I bought this one. But it has a very tiny little arm bar that holds this piece to the main piece. And if you twist it, it just falls off. So this, I think, would be very easy to lose. So price, it's not a bad price. $14.90 is a really good price. Functionality, usability, I think it works really well to do two different devices. Quality, I'm a little concerned about that piece falling off so easily. The magnet does hold it tightly onto the keychain. I do like the small size of it, but like I said, I can't get over the fact that I am going to lose that tip somewhere. So that's the issue I have with this one. Now, the last one I have is probably the biggest challenger I have to the lever cable kit. And it is an InCharge as well. It's the InCharge X. And that's it right there. Why do I like this one so much? Well, first of all, it's stout. These two pieces are solid steel. I mean, they're hard solid steel. They're not cheaply made. It also has this cap on it. It's a friction rubber cap, so it doesn't slide off very easily. You have to tug on it pretty hard to get to come off. Why I like this on there? I like it because it protects the ends of the lightning. It also protects the inside from dirt and debris getting inside that charging port. It protects it all the time because it has that rubberized friction fit, and it prevents things from getting in there. What else do I like about it? The magnets on this one are a lot stronger than the small InCharge. It's hard to pull them apart. The other thing I like is this nylon braided cable in between the two ends. That is quality to me. It goes into each of these ends seamlessly, and it's well built. The other thing I like, when you pull it apart, remember the other InCharge fell apart really easily. These pieces of metal are solid metal that are holding them in place, and they don't feel like they're going to come apart. I also like this. It's USB, it's USB-C on this end, and if I go to this end, I've got lightning, but I also have USB-C. So I have multiple outputs and multiple inputs for my devices. So this one, I carried it around with me on my keychain for a week. It was actually over a week, it's almost 2 weeks. And I really, really liked it. I like it because it has a heavy feel to it, and I'm a tactile person, so I like something that has a little bit of weight to let me know it's there. In my pocket, it was irrelevant. I didn't know it was there. When I go to grab it, when I go to use it, that's when I feel the weight and the density of the metal, and it lets me know that it seems like a solid product. I really like this. This is going to challenge my lever cable kit, because this one fits on my keychain, and I can take the lever kit out of my pack and put something else in the pack that I don't use very often. These micro charging cables I tend to use a little bit more often. So it might be better to have this on my keychain where I can get to it easier than having to take out my micro pack every time I want to use it. So that's why I like this one so much. And this might be replacing the lever cable kit. We'll see. I've really liked that lever cable kit for a long time. It's a little bit emotional for me. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. It's whatever's useful and whatever works for me. So anyways, I hope that one of those will work. We did have some silly ones that I didn't know were going to be silly, like the keychain, and I didn't know how inexpensive and not well made these wristbands are. But we did have some other really nice options. So hopefully one of these will work in your everyday carry. You know, you can buy this one here and keep it and wear it sometimes and take a charging cable off your keychain, and you can move them around. So you can buy a couple of them. Oh, I did forget to go over the price on this, didn't I? The InCharge X. The InCharge X is $29. It's the most expensive, but between the lever gear cable kit and this one, this is worth, to me, from my testing and from my use, this is worth the $29. But the lever cable kit for $17.95 cannot be ignored for the quality of this product either, the flexibility of it, and the quality of it either. So these two are the ones that are going to be going in my everyday carry rotation, and I hope one of these will work for you. If you found another one, please drop it in the comments. I love hearing about it and reading about it when somebody else finds something that's successful for them. I know other people in the community will love it as well, so don't hesitate to leave a comment. If you found something useful here, please subscribe, like. It supports the channel and it helps me out and it lets me know what kind of content is working for you, the viewer. So thank you very much and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Take care, everybody.